Today I'm going to walk through why most AI agencies are going to die in 2026 and the 3 models I see that are actually going to survive. If you want just this free guide and walkthrough of why I think this is going to happen, it'll be the first link in the description inside our free community in the AI Academy. This is an honest take on which AI service businesses are about to break and the 3 models that get stronger from here. First link in the description for this guide, let's dive right into it. So the setup, most AI agencies started in 2024 and most aren't going to make it through 2026. The AI automation agency wave that exploded in 2024 is in the late innings. The model is breaking faster than people inside want to admit, and the people selling you the dream of running one are usually making more money selling the course than running the actual agency. And this guide is going to break down why 90% of AI agencies will be dead, the 3 models that actually survive, and what to do right now if you're running one or thinking about starting one. So why do I get to say this? Who is this guy talking at your camera? My name is Founder Drew. Before I rip into this, my receipts, I see 20 plus AI startups at my VC job every day. I see where the trend is. I see where the trend is going. I studied AI at Stanford. I built and sold an AI company before. I built things for shipping clients. I literally have a done for you build on my website. You go here, done for you builds. Have plenty of case studies here for things I build that have actually worked for clients. I've watched agencies grow to 30K MRR and be gone in 12 months. And my newsletter, the AI Debrief, literally covers all this. And we have a 40% open rate and people continue to listen. So I think that's somewhat of market proof. So the autopsy. Why most AI agencies are dying. I think it boils down to 5 things. And I have a nice image here that I think breaks it down. The 5 forces killing AI agencies. Yeah. Okay. Commoditization, self-service, the race to the bottom, no moat, and the course loop. So we're going to dive into each one of these. First, the commoditization of the build. In 2024, a customer support chatbot was 5 to 15K. In 2026, clever solo founder can build in an afternoon. Proof of this, we go over to Fiverr. We search for that. This guy's charging $1,000. No one's buying it. $100, $20, $80, $100. Honestly, these are overpriced. You could do this for $50 to $100. Just where the market's going. Client self-serve. The same buyers who paid agencies $10K to make it can just go on make.com. The race to the bottom on pricing when you build. Easy for clients to DIY it themselves. They can literally go on Codex and do it for free. Or they can go over to Anthropic and do Claude Code for free. Great. No moat. There's literally no moat on these things whatsoever. And the course selling feedback loop. This one matters probably the most. The biggest AI agency influencers on YouTube make most of their money selling the course on how to start an agency. I'm a big fan of Nate Herc and his stuff, but his biggest upsell is AI Automation Society Plus, where he just has more of a gateway here. Not saying it's a bad model, not saying it's worth it. I'm just saying instead of actually doing it, this is how they're making their money. We actually have a paid group as well. But it guarantees results. So if you want to take all that you're learning in this free community on YouTube about AI and turn it into revenue, we guarantee $1,000 in your first 90 days or you get a full refund. The 3 models that actually survive. I have a nice image here for this. The vertical specialist, deep industry knowledge, AI is the delivery. The productized SaaS, project work becomes ARR. And the embedded operator. Fractional AI leadership inside the company. So we're going to dive into each one of these. So we just went over all 3. Let's dive into the first one, the vertical specialist. Who this is, someone who knows one industry super well, so well that they can build AI workflows the industry doesn't know it needs. Real examples that I'm watching, an ex-real estate ops manager building an AI deal source system for wholesale investors. Knows the market, solving the problem. Why this survives. The moat isn't AI here. It's the industry knowledge layered on top. Pricing power is higher because you sold as an expert, not as an implementer. And how to play it if you're starting from scratch. I can personally attest to this because my first ever AI build I sold for just under 4K was from someone I'd worked with in the past, and they knew I knew what I was talking about with these systems. Pick one industry of direct expertise in, build one specific workflow, and charge based on outcomes. The trap to avoid here, don't pick a vertical because it sounds hot. What's hot is changing every few months now. So just pick something you're passionate about and you know. Model 2, the productized SaaS. Who this is, agencies that take what they build for clients and turn it into a recurring software product. The transaction looks like you build a custom AI workflow. You notice the same pattern. You package it as a SaaS and you sell that SaaS. It survives because recurring revenue replaces lumpy project revenue. How to play it: build one client versus a paid project. Get explicit permission to keep the code and resell it as a SaaS. Launch it, reinvest. I think this really goes away from the moat or the problem, we were having before with how all these builds have become free. 2024 custom build was 10 grand, 2 to 4 weeks. Now you can do it for free. An intern can do it on the weekend. And the third one is the embedded operator, the fractional chief AI officer. One company at a time, strategic, not transactional. You're inside the business. What this engagement looks like: 2 to 4 days a month with the company, 15 to 40K monthly retainer probably, working alongside the CEO and COO and not the marketing team. And you're designing the AI strategy for the entire organization. You're seeing this more and more on bigger cap table businesses as a specific role that is paying these types of numbers. It survives because the market for AI strategy at 50 million to 500 million revenue companies is enormous, and they'll pay a lot for it because the dividends you can provide there is uncanny. These companies don't want a chatbot; they want a person that knows their shit. Pardon my language. Knows their stuff. We'll see if I remember to bleep that out. I try to be family friendly. High ticket, high trust. AI tools getting better helps this model because the AI chief officer should know it. You need real AI operating credibility before you can even sell this. If you've never built something before, don't try and sell this. People are going to see right through it. Trust me. It took me a while. I did a ton of research on the subject. I studied every single day before anyone would trust me with their builds or to even teach on the internet like I get to do today. Don't try to do this with the junior team. Clients pay you for you, the operator, not for a junior consultant in a Zoom box. Be hands on. That's what I found both in my paid community and doing one-on-one consulting and builds for people. Be hands on. They're investing in you and deliver results. So if you're running an agency right now, niche down hard. You can do that. You can productize what you've already built, or you can move upstream into a strategy. Again, if you want to go into detail with every word in this guide, first link in the description inside of our free school group. And what's coming next? A few predictions I wanted to include. The top 10% of vertical specialists will quietly 10x by 2028. No one will write articles about them because they're not selling courses. They're implementing things. The agency to SaaS transition becomes the standard playbook in YouTube content by Q4. The window for the first movers is in the next 6 months. AI consultant as a generic title will be embarrassing by 2027. The same way growth hacker became cringe around 2020. For those of you that were hacking around that time. The course economy around AI agencies will collapse first. There's not much of a need for it. When new students stop signing up because they can see the math, the influencer revenue dries up faster than the underlying agencies do. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. If you disagree with me, you can argue with me inside of the community in the comments section of this YouTube video. If anything, it'll be something funny to come back to in 6 months and be like, oh, maybe I was wrong on that. Although I don't think I am. What to do next if you're building this space and want to think clearly about which of these 3 models fits you, or if you want the actual framework I use when consulting clients, drop into the free AI Academy below. There's a reason it's there. It's not just a YouTube comment section. We can actually engage with people. Below every single one of these guides, we have a linked post where people can go and chat about just this walkthrough. All of these are free, by the way. Everything in this community is free. 30-day challenge, AI agents course, newsletter, Q&A recordings we do every week, and this full guide. Now, last thing here. If you want to take all this AI knowledge and turn to actual revenue, we have the AI Academy Plus. We have 7 members in here already. If you don't make $1,000 in revenue in the first 30 days, or in the first 90 days, with what we teach, you get a full refund. Nobody's come close to that. Most people have hit in the first month. Because the frameworks I'm doing, the rest of the money stuff with AI I cover on this channel works. And if it doesn't work, I'll put my money where my mouth is, and you can learn for free. If anything, you pay $97 a month for 3 months, and you learn a lot, and if you don't implement it and you don't make it, then you get your refund. Simple as that. Let me know what you thought of this video. Drop a comment below. I respond to every single one. Subscribe. Drop a video every single day. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.